What's up, everyone? I'm Melissa ELISE, and you're watching Melissa ELISE TV, your channel for TV episode and book reviews. In this video, I'll be reviewing a gripping, side-blinding suspense called Tangled by James W. Lewis. So let's get to it. The book is a mystery, a psychological suspense you just don't see coming, set around the Monte Carlo class of 2005's high school 10-year reunion and told through the eyes of four main characters. But this story is the high school reunion you kind of wish you were at, but not, because you'd be the one calling 911, or at least I would be. So the four main characters are Yara Basil, Gerald and Quentin Durston, and Gerald's wife, Lisa. But the real mystery of this novel is who the Blue Devil is. This person, dressed as the school mascot, releases several videos leading up to the reunion in which he or she takes several hilarious shots at their classmates with old photos from the yearbook. But while everyone is wondering who the Blue Devil is, a murder plot hatches, conveniently scheduled to take place the night of the reunion. There's also two side stories, with Yara at the center of one and Gerald the other. Neither of them are at a great place in their lives, and they kind of end up meeting in the middle and helping each other figure out the next step, which you definitely don't see coming. The book starts with Yara's story, and right away the author, James, has you wondering what is going on. I don't want to give too much away, but the police come in chapter 1, so you know things can only get more interesting from there. With the way the book is structured, with each chapter narrated by one of the four main characters, Yara, Gerald, Quentin, or Lisa, they each give glimpses at what's going on, and there are slight hints at plot twists, but the end result is one of those where you just have to put the book down. I got to the reveal and just was really honestly shocked. Like, I did not see it coming. You know when you think you have the story figured out and then that bombshell drops and you're like, what? That's what this book is. I have to say, I'm not usually one to read books set in modern day events. I usually go for fantasy, out of this world, or if it is set in real life, it's usually a historical fiction or just a history book because I really love history. But I'm so glad that I read this book. And it's not so far off from history because this story touches on real life events. I had thought that James was purely a fiction writer, but then I found out through correspondence with him that he included some of the real life headlines that this book is inspired by in the back of the book. And I cannot believe that something like this could actually happen, let alone the number of stories that he was able to find. But he did a wonderful job creating a storyline in which something like this can happen and you care for at least three of the characters. It's not a situation I think most people find themselves in, but you know these characters. You can see where they live and you feel the day-to-day stresses of their lives. And at the center of this story really is a struggling relationship between brothers. And I love a good bromance. It's heartwarming to see them come together in the end, too. Gerald has the clearest character arc to me in this book. He starts out as kind of this pathetic guy. He's a little overweight. He loses out on this job promotion for a position he was already doing to a guy from his high school class that he can't stand. And then you meet his wife, Lisa, and you really feel for the guy. But the man he becomes in the end is confident and funny. He starts working out again, and he remembers the guy he always meant to be. Quentin, Gerald's twin, has the other interesting character arc. He goes from being this player dog type to really being a puppy dog and a dad. I do like him, but kind of reluctantly. He makes a pretty big mistake, but you know he feels bad for it. And the way he is with Anaya, his high school sweetheart, makes you like him. He and Gerald could not be more different, despite the fact that they're twins. Quentin is a photographer who makes his own schedule. He does what he wants when he wants, while Gerald is a husband with a 9-to-5 job that he hates and a wife who seems to hate him. But I think Gerald's my favorite character because once you get to the end of the book, you're just so happy for him and proud of him. After reading this book, I couldn't help but think about my own high school reunion. That's why I decided to wear my senior shirt, class of 2011. It's about 2.5 more years for me, but how about you? Have you had your 10-year high school reunion? Did you go? Any crazy stories out there? Let me know in the comment section. And again, the book is Tangled by James W. Lewis. You can find it, I believe, at Amazon, but I will leave a link in the description, and you can find James and all his other works at jameswlewis.com. And if you have a book that you've written and want reviewed by me, you can email me at melissaalicetv@gmail.com. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more.